And that's how I became rich.
You never complain, never explain.
I got the land. Ice Cube hit me. I was walking in the dressing room. He like, hey, what's that? What's with that construction? I want to invest in that. Ooh, shit. Bet. I just got 11.5 acres for $22,000. That was worth $600,000 that the white man lost. Go to these auctions called tax sale delinquency.
Look on your state's Adopt a Lot website. That's one of the ways. So do you know how there's so many abandoned properties and abandoned lots? Well, depending on your state, they are willing to get rid of those. So if you take care of that lot for 2 years and you have proof that you've been taking care of that lot, at the end of the 2 years, you can purchase that land for $50. That's what we have here. It's called Adopt a Lot. It's get a tiny home. I have this tiny home, and I believe this one was like $10,000, $9,000. I think the lowest payment you'll be paying is probably like $100 and something or $200 a month for a home. That's not bad, right? And you can put it on your lot.
Making the little slices grow.
When I lived in New York, if I wasn't working in show business, I got me a job doing something else.
Here is called land parceling. It's what developers do. Buy a big piece of land and they start different properties, build a community on the land. So Boosie, a developer, when he gets ready to sell this, he can sell it as a whole. He can break the parcels down. He can split the land. Like, land parceling gives you so much opportunity.
Take a look at this small compound that sits on less than an acre of land. How do you do this, and how much does it cost to pull this off? First, you'll need the land. Average cost of an acre can cost $16,000, but in some places you can get it for less than under $1,000. Next, you'll need the tiny home. It can range from anywhere from $30,000 to $60,000. Here to run electricity to your home, it will cost you anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. Then you will need a septic system. Cost $3,500 to $12,000.
So we're gonna follow my 3-pay strategy. So first thing you wanna do is make your first payment 3 days before the statement date. Now, ideally, you should clear your balance at this time, but at least aim to make your balance under 20% of what is on your card. Next, you want to make an additional payment 3 days later, and then make a final payment 3 days before the due date. To do this, you should see your score go up 30 to 60 points.
Those are the houses you want, because those are people saying, hey, I don't want the damn thing. Just come and give me an offer, right? So you're looking to buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat. You're buying really low. You're going to go get what's called a fix and flip loan. So you're going to have to put a minimal down payment, and then you're going to renovate it, and they're going to give you the money to renovate it too. You're going to shine it up, make it nice and new and clean, and get a reevaluation. Then you're going to go rent it out to somebody, and you're going to go back to the bank, and you're going to go refinance it, get all your original cash back. That's called a DSCR loan, debt service coverage ratio loan.
He shouldn't be idle and must be put to work, you know.
There wasn't nobody taking care of me but me. My husband was dead. I knew how to make a living.
Revenue is for vanity, profits for sanity. Well, millionaires have good habits. Millionaires get up early, they do cold plunges. They get up at 5 a.m. They're like, ooh, yeah. Billionaires are much better at networking. They don't work as hard. They know who to call when. And they're not cheap. I buy exactly how I want to be bought from.
You will be able to buy a house for $0, basically for free. It's called the NACA program. They get a house for $0, 0 down payment, and 0 closing costs. Now, this program has been around for 30 years, made specifically for our community. You can see that 90% of homeowners who have been approved by this program are minorities. NACA's mission is to reverse the racism and exclusion that have created the disparity in homeownership we have today in our society. It could be a single-family, condo, or multifamily and mixed-use properties and co-ops. So any type of property. They even have a program where if you currently qualify for Section 8, you can use your Section 8 payment towards owning a house.
You can combine the Section 8 House Choice Voucher Program and combine it with the NACA program. You can buy a house with 0 down payment, 0 closing costs, no PMI, low interest rate, and then the housing authority, like Section 8, will subsidize your payments. So it's the NACA HOT PHA program, home ownership through public housing assistance.
Ultimate hack to remove collections from your credit report in 15 U.S. Code 1692. Then next, we're going to go 15 U.S. Code 1692C. Specifically for removing collections from your credit report, we're going to go down to Section C, which is seasoned communication. Now, You can simply write a letter to the debt collectors telling them that you wish them to cease further communication. Once you send it certified mail, green return receipt, they're supposed to cease communication, and a form of communication is your credit report.
This is just petty cash. Moves in and out each day.
Right. I worked in Western Union. I worked in the post office. I worked at the Manhattan Mesa where I served dinner parties. I run a hotel work. I run an elevator.
Now, here's the cold part about whole life insurance. After your policy matures in 3 years, you become a bank. Now you can take a loan out on your insurance for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million and pay yourself back. But in the whole life insurance policy, you get 40% on the dollar. There's people who fucking read and study how they do it because this information is right in fucking front of us that you can really change your life easy.
Remove late payments from your credit report within 30 days. You're going to pull your 3 free credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. Once you get your credit report, you're going to look at all 3 to see if it's reporting the same information. Now you're going to create a letter and use 15 U.S. Code 1681 EB. They have to maintain maximum possible accuracy. Once you get your letter, you're going to upload it to the CFPB and file a CFPB complaint, then wait 30 days for the investigation.
First, you need to incorporate your entity with your Secretary of State by filing your Articles of Organization. You can reference eSecretary of State. Next, obtain your EIN at the IRS.gov and open a business checking account. Next, you want to maximize your personal credit score.
If I sat on my money, I might just as well be stranded on a desert island. Money should never stagnate, but like ocean currents, circulate.
But see, a lot of them don't want to work. They just want to be insured and get boom, get in there and that's it. You know, make that million and get out.
We hear this book a lot, the E-Myth Revisited, but the newest book, Dan Martell, Buy Back Your Time. Like, you could literally buy back your time.
What would be better would be to get a home equity line of credit for the equity that you have and put that home equity line of credit in the first position if you can. Make your mortgage a home equity line of credit. And then every time you get paid, deposit your check into your mortgage balance and then use the checkbook that comes with your home equity line of credit to pay your bills. You'll pay off your mortgage probably in 3 to 7 years instead of paying off your mortgage in 30 years.
Title 15, USC 1635. It tells you if you find fraud within your mortgage, which your mortgage is fraud, the whole contract is a fraud. If you find fraud in your mortgage, you can rescind the whole contract and get the money back from the promissory note.
Like the ocean currents control the world's weather, you see, circulating money controls the economy. Money must keep moving.
I had to do what I didn't want to do in order to get to do what I wanted to do.